I'm Patrick Murphy. Thank you for taking the time to listen and to experience this video. For many people, Sunday morning has now become the only time when they have the opportunity to experience real music being played by a real person on a real acoustic instrument. Think about it. We hear music every day on our iPods, radios, and other devices. But unless we go to a church, a concert hall, or a local bar, we really do not get to experience this natural live expression on a day-to-day level. What we offer to our congregations through music is not only ministry, but a cultural enrichment as well. It is a deep responsibility that should not be taken lightly, nor should it be given second shrift. I hope you will find the information within this production helpful as you seek to do your part in upholding that responsibility. A pipe organ project, whether it is a new organ, rebuild, or upgrade, has a clearly definable life cycle. It starts with the dream. As the dream is shared, it gains traction, and a concept begins taking shape. A committee is formed to see the concept through to completion. If there is leadership at that point, the concept is honed, and the process is put in place for making it a joyful reality. Did you catch that L word? Leadership. Because like it or not, you find yourself on this particular committee at this particular time because someone perceives you as a leader. Leaders are pragmatic people who can listen, weigh options, objectively gather information, and discern the best course of action for a given situation. Leaders are people who help others embrace a project to the point of turning a concept into reality. Leaders are people who understand that fundraising for a major project like a pipe organ can rally a congregation around a common cause and breathe new life into worship. Leaders are people just like you, committed to making well-informed decisions for the long-term benefit of your congregation. But leaders can also feel overwhelmed by the responsibility of guiding a decision in an area they know little or nothing about. There are so many options, solutions, and points to consider. The sea of available information is vast, and volunteers have a limited amount of time they can devote to navigating it. Over the last 30 years of working with organ committees of all denominations, I have come to appreciate some of the challenges non-organists encounter when embarking on a pipe organ project. In this video presentation, we will explore several important aspects of the pipe organ, not in an academic dissertation, but rather with a common sense approach that is easy to understand, and in a way that will help you through the process of discerning your best course of action. As you are watching this video, your committee is probably at the point in the life cycle where the concept is being shaped into a concrete plan. Should it be a new organ, a rebuild, upgrade, or a refurbishment? It is a good idea not to go too far down that road before you have selected your organ builder. When building a house or adding to an existing one, the homeowners have a clear idea of what they want the finished result to be. They can be involved in every step of the process, but for a successful conclusion, they must trust the skill and experience of the builder for the appropriate engineering, materials, codes, and inspections. It becomes obvious that selecting a builder worthy of that trust is more critical to the success of the project than is dictating every detail. Commissioning a pipe organ is very much like that. Your organist and other musicians are invaluable resources in shaping the general concept of what the completed instrument will need to do. And knowing the essentials of what kind of pipe organ is being considered will help focus the process. But it is ultimately the trust you place in your organ builder that will transform a collection of mechanical components into an artistic musical instrument. How do you go about choosing that builder? Well, as far as I know, there is no Angie's List for pipe organ builders. I would suggest, however, that because of the rigorous standards for membership, the firms comprising the Associated Pipe Organ Builders of America, or APOBA, are the finest available in American organ building today. These builders represent a wide variety of styles and a general survey of their past work, which is usually found online, that will lead you to 2 or 3 that most closely match your desired result. An in-depth study of those frontrunners will be a far more productive use of your time than a scattershot at a long list of companies. That in-depth study will involve personal interaction with the builders. Is this someone you can work with? Do they have a track record of producing successful projects on time and within a budget? Are they willing to listen to your needs? And most importantly, are you and they a good fit? Typically, it is important to arrange an on-site visit to various instruments of a particular builder that you are considering. A site visit is so much more than just hearing the organ and deciding whether or not you like it. Almost every organ for a worship space faces the same basic priorities. It must lead congregational singing, accompany a variety of vocal and instrumental ensembles, and perform the organ literature. Within those broad goals, each pipe organ project is custom designed in response to a unique combination of assets and challenges. These might include factors like available space and placement within that space, acoustics, musical needs, visual impact, historical legacy, and finance. No organ exists yet that is an exact match for your particular project. So the on-site visit is not about taking a test drive on a particular model of organ you may want to purchase. It is entirely about judging how well a builder addressed the unique situation presented to him. If the builder has successfully met that challenge, you can feel comfortable that he will address your project with equal skill. In just a moment, James Hammond will take us on a sample on-site visit. Naturally, my staff and I hope that you will find Patrick J. Murphy and Associates to be the right fit for your needs. Even if you are saying to yourself, I'm not musical, or I can't tell the difference between digital and real pipe sounds, the information in this video and site visit will help you listen with your eyes and gain the confidence to make the best decisions for your congregation. St. Paul gave good advice to the church in Corinth in 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verses 10 to 12, and it serves us equally well today. He said, "It is appropriate for you who began last year not only to do something, but even to desire to do something. Now finish doing it, so that your eagerness may be matched by completing it, according to your means. For if the eagerness is there, the gift is acceptable, according to what one has, not according to what one does not have." Thank you.